Congratulations. Hello everybody, I'm here at the AACTA Awards. I'm going to see how many interviews I can get with my favourite people. Hi Brenton, my name is Millie Valentine and I've got a podcast called Move Over Mama where I interview amazing people just like you, and I'd like to ask you some questions. So you've got a really big show called Blue Lagoon. What was the filming process like?
We actually went to a lot of those places.
Yeah.
So we were in Hawaii doing those things, paddling on the ocean.
Yep.
Almost dying on the in the river and
Right. So were there any like really scary moments when filming?
There's a moment where we're paddling in between the rocks and we're in the dinghy or the blow-up dinghy and they wanted us to catch a wave and surf it in. I'm like, yeah, that'd be no worries. And we did it once and it was very scary.
Very scary. So are you
we were very lucky.
Surfer?
Not really. I do surf, but I'm terrible.
Yeah.
But I think the Hawaiians were like, no, it's kids from Australia.
Shaka, you know.
Indiana was actually pretty cool about it. She was like, yeah, it's all good. We'll go for it. But it was quite close to capsizing. It was pretty scary,
Right. Did you know that the most asked question on Wikipedia is, who is your baby mama?
Baby mama? She's over there. We have 5.
That's a lot. How is that managing, all your kids while filming?
Mate, it's all credit to my baby mama.
Your baby mama.
She takes the reins. She takes the reins when I'm filming, and when I'm not, I try to step in. But yeah, it's really just up and go. Sometimes we get the phone call to wrap up the family and head overseas, and she's been really good at that. Yeah.
So what were you like as a teen? Did you grow up in the industry?
No, I grew up in North Queensland, in Cairns, and I was a skater boy.
Yeah.
She said, see you later, boy.
Yeah.
No, I just skateboarded, and I was a soccer player, a little bit of an athlete, and then I rolled my ankle really badly skating.
Yeah.
And took up drama. So that's how I got into theatre and drama.
Did you have like one drama teacher that you really got you into the industry? I
did. Her name Maggie Shepherd Smith. No, Maggie Shepherd King. Sorry, Maggie. Maggie at AACTA, North Queensland Academy of Dramatic Art, which was a program outside of school on a Tuesday, whenever it was. She was very instrumental, if probably the most instrumental in finding a kid who directing me into the path of, believing that I had a chance of becoming an actor.
Yeah. And what advice would you give to teens wanting to, be in movies and be in the industry?
I would say, I got into it with theatre, so Shakespeare and different plays that AACTA did through that academy. But I really had a passion for film, and if I think about it, I probably learned just as much by trying to make my skate movies as I did. Just make films. Make them consciously, and it's not so hard to go out there and make a film these days. I guess the lines are blurring for what's content and what's film. Definitely. So I'd say if you want to get into scripted content, make sure it's scripted and go try shoot the script and good luck. I don't know. I think teenagers have a unique opportunity in that everything's covered. Mum and dad have it covered. Your room's covered. Definitely. So you can really lean into something and learn, fail, have fun. I'd say what not to do is put so much pressure on yourself to be successful. That's probably where I, in my 20s and late teens, put a lot of pressure on myself. I wish I kind of just relaxed a little bit.
Thank you so much. I love interviews like this.
Oh, great. Me too. Thanks for being interested.
I will always be interested in this. Okay, so Danny, my name is Millie Valentine, and you created the film Talk to Me.
Yes.
Is that right? You were such a bubbly and bright person. How did you create such a dark film?
You let the demons out in the movie, and then there's nothing but happiness left.
I've got the funniest story about this. I watched this with all my friends, and I was the only one not scared, and they were all huddled around me. And so to have you here, I'm like, wow, I can tell my friends a really cool story, and that this person's actually really amazing. You don't have to be scared of them.
Exactly. See, so you weren't scared. You braved it through.
I was a little jump scary,
No, I'm proud of you. Don't wear it, own it. I'm proud of you.
And it's such an amazing film. Anyways, what were you like as a teen?
As a teen, I was an absolute rebel.
Yep.
I was a delinquent, to be honest. I was actually a delinquent.
Yep.
But I've calmed down in my later years.
Yeah. So were you into drama? Like, did you have a specific teacher or drama teacher that you loved and you want to give a shout out?
Oh my gosh, yes, of course. Sylvia Fisher, who was my grade 10 drama teacher. I did year 12 drama in year 10.
Yeah.
So I love her, I love Miss Hastings, I love Miss Hillier, and I love Mr. Woodard.
Yeah. How do you think of the ideas that come out into the movies?
You just have to, anytime you're feeling any sort of intense emotion, whether you're really sad or really happy or you're terrified, just start writing straight away and try and capture that moment. So that's my process.
Do any of your films come to life in your head at night and you actually kind of get a bit scared?
Yes, when I'm writing, I have to get into a specific headspace where I watch nothing but horror films, I read nothing but disturbing facts, and I sleep all the way during the day and awake all night. And I always lose my mind. Yes.
Wow, that's amazing. Anyways, what would be one piece of advice you'd give to teens that want to be like you?
Oh my God, well, yeah, don't be like me. Don't be like me. No, I would say, no matter how impossible your dreams feel, there's always a way. That is my advice.
Thank you so much, Danny.
Thank you.
So for Dofa and Bailey, literally my favorite people ever. So guys, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm amazing. I'm so excited I ran into you guys. So what were you guys like as a teen?
Blue hair, broken wrist,
Wow.
skater girl.
Yours was
Yes.
crazy.
Wasn't pretty.
I fear I was like this.
Oh, you were the same.
Well, I'm 20.
Oh,
Yeah, you're 20.
Oh, you guys are really young.
Yeah, I'm 22.
Teen, you believe that you would be here today?
Oh my God, no.
No.
No. Most certainly not.
Yeah. And what's it like working together as such an amazing little duo?
Oh, it's terrible. Hate it.
Hate it. No, we have so much.
Renegade. No, we have the best time.
We have so much fun.
Yeah. Were you guys insecure about anything growing up as a teen?
Everything.
Really?
Say literally.
Literally everything.
Yeah. And what would you tell, the teen kids out there, worrying about their insecurities? Like, what advice would you give them?
That's a good one.
Is it a good one?
Maybe, I think like when you're in high school, that's like all you can think about.
Yeah.
And I know it's so annoying, like all the older people used to be like, oh, once you're out, like you never think about it. And you'd be like, dude, shut up. Like I'm in the trenches. But like it actually is the smallest part of your life. And I know that if I was hearing this when I was in high school, I'd be like, shut up, you old fart. But like it actually is so minuscule. And once you're out, you never think about it.
I also think like it's easy to think that you're the only person that has it, but like everyone has it. Like everyone's in the same boat.
Now, or for Mimi, how does it feel owning like literally the best brand in the world?
Oh, thank you.
I love it. I've got so many of the tanks.
Oh,
I'm just
thanks,
like
girl.
growing my collection with all the colours, all the swimmers I saw.
Love.
Literally stunning. How
Thank
does
you
it
so
feel?
much. It's surreal.
And
Yeah,
like
it's crazy.
seeing people out there like wearing them, like is that just like a
it's still
really
weird.
So crazy.
Yeah.
We went to
Still
tennis
deep,
and we saw heaps,
Yeah,
which is
so
like
yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
Well, they're amazing and they're amazing for a reason.
Thank you.
So, well, guys, I love you both so much,
Thank
and
you.
congratulations. You guys are the best, and I'll see you on my For You page soon.
Thank you so much. Nice to
Thank
meet
you.
you guys.
Hello, Shane. My name is Millie Valentine, and I have a teen
I know
podcast.
who you are.
Oh,
I know
thank
who you are. I know
I
your
know
mum.
who you are. You know my mum? Well, a lot of people know
Where
my
is she?
mum. She,
Where's your mum?
there she is.
On the camera.
Yes, she is. Well, I'd love to ask you some questions about your teen years.
Oh my God.
What were you like as a teen?
My mum tells me, this is one of my favourite things about my teens, is not what I did in my teens. I did a lot in my teens.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping you're not doing as much as I did in my teens. But
You'd be surprised.
your mum, I know your mum, don't say that. No,
Okay.
no. And I've got a daughter about your age. I don't want to hear that. But what I do love was my mum said to me, I asked her when my kids started becoming teenagers, I said, was I trouble as a teenager? She said, no, you weren't. I never had to worry about you. That's my favourite thing to have heard from my mum,
great.
that I wasn't a problem for her, and I want
Yeah.
you to not be a problem for your mum.
I won't be, Mum. I won't. Was there any insecurities that you had as a teen that that you like to give other teens advice on? How to get past those insecurities?
So I thought you said how to get past security. That's why I laughed. So that's what we did. We tried to get past security. I've just realised you said to get past your insecurities. To get past security, you've got to borrow someone over 18's license if you look like them. That's how you get past security.
Okay, thank
how you
you,
get
thank
past
you.
your insecurities. I would love teenagers to know all over the world that the insecurities, it's everyone has them.
Yeah.
that in fact, if someone has no insecurities, they're probably not going to be a good friend of mine.
Yep.
Because trying to figure out how the world works and who we are and what our character is and what we want to wear and how we want to be perceived, that's called growing up.
Yeah.
And that takes time. So, the thing that has interested me, I guess I would say as a parent, is hearing everyone talk about the struggles they have and the thoughts they have.
Yeah.
And what saddens me is that I think a lot of people don't know. I reckon pretty much everyone thinks that. And it's not it feels bad, but it's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Because figuring all that is what makes you figure out who you are.
I love that.
And going through all that is what makes you go, oh, I think I've got this now. Wow. And looking in a room of people at 16, you're all going, oh, I want to impress that person. I want to look like that person. I want to be like... And you do all that until you steal all the bits that you liked, and then eventually you'll try them on, because a personality is like wardrobe or like fashion.
Yep.
You will try a personality on and realise it doesn't fit. You will eventually settle on who you are. You will eventually settle on who you are. And for me, this is me.
Well, I love This Is You, and I love This Is Me.
Yeah. Great. That's what your mum wants to hear you say, and that's what I want to hear you say.
Mum.
This is you. And I'm going to end on this.
Okay.
Be yourself, because everyone else is taken.
Exactly. Well, I'd love this conversation, and I'd love to have a more in-depth conversation with you.
Yeah.
I'd love to have you on my podcast.
Oh. Your mum's going to call me anyway, you know that. No, I'm putting it that way for the camera.
Oh.
I'm doing that. I'm doing you a solid.
Thank
Okay, hang
you.
on. If this is being filmed, what's this? Let's do this. This will turn into a shot. You know what's even funnier is we should just peer our eyes over the top. It's a better shot. Is this how you're going to go out on this episode?
Yeah.
We'll see you soon. Here's the edit point. You ready?
With the amazing Norris Nuts. How does it feel to be here, guys?
Oh, it's amazing.
It's so good.
Yeah. When did you guys get here?
Oh, we got here this morning. We hopped on the early flight, so it's been a long day, but it's been fun.
Yeah. What would you guys say what would you guys say you were like as teens?
Oh, it's been pretty crazy. We're like YouTubers and that, but
Really, we're growing up on YouTube and we've been doing it together, so, it keeps everyone close.
Yeah. Well, I know that you guys are such an amazing inspiration to everyone out there.
Oh,
all
thank
the teens.
you.
So thank you so much for putting all of your love and your energy.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, how does it feel to have so many amazing young teens just idolize over you and you've got such an amazing impact on everyone? So how does that feel?
I mean, it's extremely flattering.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
it's crazy to think a show I did almost 20 years ago is still resonating.
I know, I love it still so much. Boys Blues Universe, everything. Thank you so much for this little question. I know you've got to go, but you're literally my idol. Thank you. Hi, Rove. My name is Millie Valentine, and I've got a teen podcast called Move Over Mama, and I'd love to interview you and ask some questions about you.
It'd be an absolute pleasure, Millie.
I'm
Thank you.
so glad.
Thank you for pretending to know who I am, by the way.
Oh, you're welcome. How does it feel to be here?
It feels really good. So I produce the actors, so that's something.
Right.
So
okay.
it's my
You
company that
something?
makes this happen.
Right.
And back when I was, how old are you now?
I'm 14.
14. Okay. Well, before you were born.
Yes.
I used to host a talk show here where I would interview famous people, much like you're doing now. But I love podcasting.
Yeah, same.
And so to be part of yours is quite a thrill. So thank you for having me.
What were you like as a teen?
I think I say nerdy, but
It is. Sorry.
I said wait in the car. People nowadays would say nerdy, because I was into comic books and cartoons, but I don't think nerdy exists anymore because everybody's watching superhero films and comics and anime.
That is true.
And I like performing. I was a pretty quiet, introverted kid, but I didn't mind performing. And somehow I got into stand-up comedy and hosting TV.
Yeah. Did you have any insecurities as a teen that you'd like to give advice to teens that want to get over that insecurity?
I didn't really.
Yeah.
I guess my advice would be, I didn't have a whole lot of insecurities because I liked me. Yeah. I liked who I was. Ever since I was very, very young, I kind of, even if
I was a bit of a black sheep. The rest of my family were very sporty. I wasn't very physical.
Yeah.
Not very gifted athletically. Not very coordinated.
Yeah.
But I liked the person that I was. So if I ever encountered anyone in life, and to this day, who doesn't like me or has any negative things to say about me, I feel like, well, that's your loss, because I feel I'm a good person to know and a good person to have as a friend.
No, I love that
so I think the most important thing I could impart to anybody would be love who you are, because I think then you can't go wrong.
Yeah. Will you come on my podcast?
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
Is that not what we're doing now?
Would you like
Is this not getting used?
It is getting used.
This is just for the socials only. I don't know.
Socials, you know.
Tag me in everything.
I will.
I could use the help. I would love to. I would love to come on.
Thank you.
That'd be great.
Yeah, I think a lot of. How'd you get into the industry?
I was doing. I was doing acting when I was younger. Got into doing plays in high school, which led me to doing stand-up comedy, which led into television hosting. It was a weird trajectory that I hadn't really planned, but it did me very well here and in America as well.
Yeah, I feel like we're all under the same umbrella. So
yeah, still performing in some respects, and I do love that more than anything. Being in front of an audience and making people laugh and hopefully sending them home feeling better than when they came in is a job well done.
Already. So thank you for coming.
Then I passed. So anyway, Rove McManus, MCMANUS. Google that, and I look forward to chatting in the future. It's been lovely to meet you.
Thank you.
All the very best.
Thanh you.
And I can say I knew you when.
Yeah.
Don't you forget me.
I would never. How could I?
I'm washed up and sobbing in the corner.
I'll look after you.
You come past and go, weren't you?
Well,
disgraceful.
Yeah, I will.
Who have you been excited to meet tonight?
You.
Now that is a lie.
Well, thank
We're getting the wrap up.
We're getting the wrap up.
Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Have a great night. Happy AACTA, everybody.
Here with Sassi, Scott, and Luke, my literal idols. They are absolutely amazing. So, how did you guys fly in today?
Did we fly in today? Yeah. No, late last night.
Okay, well, so you'd be surprised. So many people flew in today and got ready in like 1 hour. It's okay, guys. It's okay. Love you.
I'm going to do this. However, Scott cannot get ready in 1 hour. Right? I had struggle. Yeah, no. If I have to get ready, I can do it in 5-10 minutes. But I like to make a whole process of getting ready.
However,
we could not figure out what to wear today.
You guys look amazing.
So we've reworn something not washed from about 3 months ago, scrunched in the. You'll like this. We got invited to. Selena Gomez invited us to an event of hers in November, I think. And so we didn't know what to wear. So we wore this. Anyway, we put this in a suit bag.
Yep.
And when we realised we had this event coming up, we went, oh my God, what are we going to wear? And we went, let's just wear those same suits we wore to Selena's.
Yeah.
So and it wasn't washed. It hasn't been cleaned.
So you got Selena on you?
It's stinky. Yes, we do.
Bring it in. Oh my God.
Doesn't she smell good?
She smells so amazing. Okay, so what were you guys like as teens?
What were we like?
Yeah.
I had severe acne. I pushed the envelope. I crossed the boundary. I had a big voice. I had a lot of ideas. I didn't know what to do with any of it. I had big dreams, and so many people told me I couldn't achieve them, and I just kept pushing, and here I am now.
Whereas I was the opposite. If I ever left the house, I was a very quiet introvert.
Right.
He's a nerd.
Took a long time to figure out how to speak out loud.
Again, look at where you are. Look at where you are today.
Correct.
Absolutely amazing. What advice would you give to any teens out there struggling with confidence?
It's a really good idea.
Time heals everything. Give it time, and everything will eventually come together.
Yeah.
You find yourself where you put yourself in this world, and if you stick at it, you'll get what you want.
That's amazing. Also, you guys both got hair transplants, right?
Yes.
Okay, can you please convince my dad, because he's got the absolute worst receding hairline you'll ever see.
Dad, get the hair transplant. And I know this is a team podcast, so you might have to beep this out. But chicks go and get their tits done at some time. So men, you're allowed to go and get your hair done.
Exactly. Dad. But thank you guys so much. I love you so much. Have an amazing night.
Thank you.
Very kind.
You guys are really kind. I'd love to have you on my podcast one day.
We'd love to come.
Back down.
We would.
Thank you.
You should be proud, Mum.
My name's Millie, and I've got a podcast called Move Up for Mama, and I ask questions to amazing people like you about their teen years. So I'd like to ask a question on behalf of all the teens. What advice would you give to teens struggling with confidence wanting to act?
That's a really hard question to answer. Struggle with confidence wanting to act. I feel like I've got to find this answer. You're probably like, we've got to wrap this up, it's the last question. I have to find the answer right now because I don't really know the answer to that. I'm incredibly self-conscious now. Nervous, talking a lot, energy, that's me. I haven't grown out of that. Even as a teenager, I've just harnessed it in a way. I don't see myself as a confident person. I see myself as a person who has very specific ideas. It's like I know what I want, but I don't see myself as someone that could like go to a bar and like pick up a chick or like seem really confident or do something really ballsy, like say I didn't like those meatballs, like my dad does, you know, something like that. And I was like that as a teenager. I was super introverted. And I think, and this is why I'm finding the answer, I think the confidence thing for me has been finding confidence in myself. I'm really going to butcher this answer because I don't know how to, like, I want to authentically give you my answer, but I feel like finding confidence in myself and getting control of my mental health, my anxiety, all that stuff I'm talking about today, has helped me as an actor in a way because I feel more settled in myself. I couldn't do an audition. I would melt. Like I messed up all auditions. Am I answering your question? I'm really struggling to answer your question. The question was about confidence as a teenager and then how it translates into acting. God, you're gonna help me out.
Is there a sense, you know, I think there's a sense that at those, you know, formative years as a teenager, it's a bit of a rite of passage to have these feelings. I think it's very normal not to feel confident as a teenager. We're growing into ourselves. I don't think you get there until, you know, I'm 30, you're around the same age. Yeah. I think that it is a journey that you have to go on as a young person.
I agree with
that. And I think that it's really important to have all those emotions and all those feelings. Yeah. I think, you know, knowing what you want is really important in life, and if you have a goal and a dream, you have a direction, and that helps with being confident in your choices. But I think that it's a rite of passage, and I think it's important to feel.
And so many actors that I know are not confident. Like one of my favourite actors of all time, who I don't know for the record, but I know of him, is Rob Pattinson. And I know that Rob Pattinson has debilitating anxiety, and he was what society would classify as an anxious person. And he's chosen a job that society would classify as one that is stereotypically or not associated with someone who has debilitating anxiety. So I think there's this constant like oxymoron with the whole thing. It's like, why am I acting? But I couldn't go out in the street and sing, like hack dance and like earn money. That like I've debilitating anxiety, and I think it was part of my rite of passage as a teenager. And I think it doesn't necessarily have to. You can be an anxious person, and it. Oh God, I'm really butchering this. Basically, what I'm saying is I'm not confident, and I feel like it helps me. I feel like I wasn't confident as a kid, I'm not confident now, but I am who I am, and it actually is okay. And I know a lot of people who aren't confident.
All right, what do you need from me, Millie?
How old are you now? I'm 14.
14?
14.
So put together, I was stealing like samples off of Dolly magazine and putting on makeup and using that at 14.
Mum, that's what you were doing, honestly. That's literally what you were doing.
Surely.
Okay, so I've got a teen podcast where I've talked to amazing people like you about their teen years.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was hectic.
It was hectic? So explain that to me, elaborate.
I grew up in the 90s, no social media, thank God, or I would have been cancelled. There was a lot of, but like I said, mismatched makeup. I used Vaseline for everything, my eyelashes, my eyebrows, my cheeks, my lips.
Yeah, honestly, that trend's still going around.
Truly. I mean, it was Romeo and Juliet, his movie. It was a lot of angst for me. I was a very hairy teen.
How'd you deal with that?
I'm Italian. I cut myself with my dad's rusty Bic razor many times. It was just, I was a hairy Italian girl, very muscly. Madonna was my absolute idol. I had not many friends. It was tough. I'm glad to be in my 40s, let's put it that way. I wouldn't go back.
What advice would you give to teens maybe going through something similar like that to help them get through it easier?
Have a trusted adult in your life. Have someone you can go and download to and ask questions. Don't ask the internet for the answer because it's not always going to, like, it's okay to Google, like, what is this rash? That's fine. But if you have a big life problem, find yourself a grown-up that you love and trust in.
Yeah.
And it's not forever. I know everything feels like it's hitting you hard and maybe things are really terrible because something's happened at school or at uni or whatever, but I'm in my 40s now. I don't even remember half the people that bullied me in high school.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
some of them I remember, that's fine. And I think about them all the time vividly, but mostly not.
Yeah, well, how do you deal with all the bullies? Like, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, what was your coping
Oh, I don't
mechanism?
care anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, I used to cry myself to sleep every night in high school, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Now I don't remember them. They're like, and they also made me like strong and tough. And
Exactly.
I don't know.
Well, I heard this quote once that if you get haters, you've made it.
Oh God.
So I've
made it
you
several
made it
times
ages
over.
ago,
Yeah, thank you.
ages ago.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. You're
No
such
worries.
an inspiration to
Oh,
me,
that's so
and I look up
kind.
to you so much.
Thank you. All right, thank you. Have a good
Thank
night.
you.